first home? Make sure you're prepared with these 3 key steps. Getting ready to buy your first house can be daunting. Credit scores, down payments, and mortgages are all in your mind. Here's a guide to help you get ready to make one of the biggest purchases of your life. Hi, my name is Billy Bryson with Bryson Team Real Estate and Home Loans. If you're new to my channel, please make sure to subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment below. Also, if you or anyone you know is considering making a move or refinancing, please give me a call, pass on my number, or you can visit my website for free real estate and loan information. So buying your first home can be one of the most exhilarating and stressful moments of your life. But armed with the right information, you can shop for a house, apply for a mortgage, and close the deal with confidence. Step 1 is determine how much house you can afford. The first thing to do is, before you're buying a home, is to make sure it's the right time to do so. Generally speaking, owning a home pays off financially if you're going to live in it for at least 5 years. That means you should never stretch to buy your primary residence thinking you can take out some cash or flip it for a quick profit in a few years. Although it may not always be feasible if you live in an expensive area, an expensive real estate market, try to keep your total housing payment under 50% of your gross monthly income. When you spend much more than that on your mortgage, you risk becoming house poor. You might live in a beautiful home but find it difficult to save or even cover other monthly expenses. Step number 2 is prepare your finances for the mortgage process. The last thing you want to do is find your dream home only to discover that you're not financially qualified to buy it. To guarantee that you're financially ready to buy your first home, you'll need good credit, cash to close, and you'll need income to verify. Make sure to check your credit score. Hopefully this isn't a surprise, but getting a mortgage requires a good credit score. It's a good time to check your credit reports for any errors or possibly invest even in a few months of daily credit repair or daily credit scores monitoring service. A fast way to improve your scores by a few points is to pay down some credit card balances and then just stop using them for about 2 months before you apply for a mortgage. Also, you'll want to avoid applying for any additional credit, for example, a credit card or a car loan, until after you've closed the loan on your new home. If you're buying a house with a spouse or a co-buyer, your mortgage lender will likely consider both buyers' credit scores in the application process. And that's not to say that you're necessarily doomed if one credit is not as good as the other, but don't count on things going off without a hitch just because one buyer has a really stellar credit score. Finally, remember that improving your credit score significantly can take at least 6 months, so get started if you need to. In addition to making sure your credit score is in order, you'll also want to consider the cash you'll need to buy your first home. So of course there's the down payment, which is typically between 3.5% or 20% of the purchase price. But as you save money for your down payment, avoid the temptation to invest in stock markets and hoping that the money will grow in the next year or two. While you might be tempted to try to earn a greater return on your money than maybe an online saving account paying only 1%, the greater risk is not having your money available when you're ready to buy a home. So get your documentation in order. Finally, if you're close to putting an offer on a home, begin to collect all the documents that you'll need to verify for your finances on your mortgage application. So you'll need pay stubs, W-2s, bank statements, and if you're self-employed, we'll need copies of your last 2 years' taxes. Step number 3 is go shopping for a mortgage. Too often, home buyers leave mortgage shopping to the last minute, and then they watch their dream home go to another buyer who had financing in order. So mortgage pre-approval is free, it's non-binding, and it presents you as a serious qualified buyer when you're buying your first home. There are different types of mortgages. There's fixed rates, there's adjustable rates, there's ARMs, which are all priced differently. So you can take out a mortgage for 30 years or you can take it out for as little as 5 years. And interest rates will typically be higher on the longer term of the loan. Most buyers should look at a fixed rate mortgage, and indeed the 30-year fixed is the most common kind of loan by far. So still, it doesn't hurt to become familiar with how mortgage rates work and the different kinds of loans that are available. So in preparation of buying your home, you should do that first. You may also want to run some scenarios through a mortgage calculator online to see how different terms and rates will affect your monthly payments. So there you have it, 3 key steps to help you prepare. Buying your home, your first home is very exciting, but there's a lot to think about before you start looking. So start by determining first, how much home can you afford, by getting all your finances in order and going shopping for a mortgage. Okay, once again, my name is Billy Bryson with Bryson Team Real Estate and Home Loans. And if you or anyone you know is considering making a move or refinancing, please give me a call, pass on my number, or you can visit my website for free, helpful real estate and loan information. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. Please make sure to subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment below. Thanks again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.